What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old N, and I'm back at y'all with another video. But before we get started, if you happen to be new to the channel, you want to become a member of the Hoodlum gang, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, share the video, hit that notification button, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood, man. Now look, y'all see me, man. I'm fresh off work, man. I got the dusty black tee, vintage Hoodlum gang apparel, man. Go get you one. Hey, they keep asking me for merchandise, man. Go get you a black tee. Wash that thing about 20 times. There you go. Nah, I'm messing with you, but what was I finna say? Oh, go over and check out the new interview that I just did. I put up a little small clip of it at Hindu Unplugged. Fire conversation with the homie. Just click on it. I put it right there. If you go look, it's right there. I put his channel in the title, so you can just click on it. It's gonna take you right to his channel. And let me know what you think. And if you already checked it out, let me know what you think in the comments on this video. Something else I was gonna say, man. I can't even think of it right now. I might think of it before the video was over. But y'all see the title, man. It's a lot of people that's upset about this, and it's just a few things that I would like to add to the conversation on why I believe Wayne should have been involved in the Super Bowl, and why I believe that he shouldn't be involved in the Super Bowl. So, if y'all didn't know, Kendrick Lamar was, he announced on, I believe, Sunday that he's headlining the Super Bowl. A lot of people was upset about that. A lot of people was happy about it. It's getting mixed reactions right now. You had Nicki Minaj and Cam and Mace, and a few people came out and was saying Jay-Z's a hater and all this type of stuff. Who else had said something about it? I don't know if Nicki Minaj personally have problems with Jay-Z, but I know Birdman has over the years, as well as Wayne. Even though Wayne and Jay-Z are cool now and was just recently spotted with each other. Like I said, Cam and Mace didn't have their problems with him. So, you know, people gonna have something to say. But I personally think it was the right decision. Now, before y'all start saying, how? It's New Orleans. And first of all, the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans before. 2013 to be exact. Beyonce performed there, ironically, his wife. He wasn't in charge of the halftime performance operations or whatever. I think he only been doing that for the past 6-7 years, something like that. He wasn't in charge at that time. Now, I understand it was no rapper, so y'all not tripping because it's a different genre. But until Jay-Z stepped in, there's never really been no rappers that performed at the Super Bowl, especially headlined it. Maybe if somebody brought them out, and I can't even think of that off top. Like, the most recent memory we could think of is 2 years ago, I believe, 2-3 years ago, when Dr. Dre and Snoop just did it and brought everybody out, including Kendrick. Now, this time he's headlining, which means the performance is centered around him. He's not a guest. He was a guest last time. That was Dr. Dre and Snoop's halftime show. Now, everybody thinking, well, it's in New Orleans, so in New Orleans, that's not how it works. That's not how the Super Bowl has ever worked. Just because Dre and Snoop did it 2 years ago, they was in LA, and the Rams just happened to be playing in the Super Bowl and won that Super Bowl. And then, you know, they brought out who they brought out. Actually, they brought out Eminem and 50 Cent and Mary J. Blige and Anderson .Paak. I don't even know where Anderson .Paak is from, but I don't think he's from the West Coast. So besides Dre, Snoop, and Kendrick, the rest of them was not even from the West Coast. And that's why the game was upset. But that has never been a thing. Like, oh, it's in your city, so you got to get a rapper from that city. Like, that was a once-in-a-lifetime thing what happened with Dre and them. So now, like I said, rap has never even been a thing at the Super Bowl. Like, we're used to listening to Bruce Springsteen and the fucking U2 and other shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, rap, since Jay-Z took over, and even still, he hasn't put rappers up there every year, because The Weeknd did it, Usher did it last year, I think Alicia Keys came out with him, Rihanna did it a couple years ago. So now y'all is starting to expect, because Jay-Z is involved, that it's supposed to be a rapper every year, and it's supposed to be a tribute to that city. That's not how this works. Now, we understand Lil Wayne is a legend. And I think Kendrick might find a way to bring him out. They do got that song Mona Lisa, and I do think that Mona Lisa can be performed, at least one of those verses, because you only got a certain amount of time. Could he bring Lil Wayne out? I think it's possible. Lil Wayne is one of his favorite rappers. He got a whole mixtape called C4 where he's rapping over Lil Wayne beats. You know what I mean? He's been very vocal about that being one of his influences. And it inspired him to become a rapper. So it could happen. He's just not headlining. Kendrick right now is the biggest rapper, homie. I don't care about streams and all that other shit, even though he caught up to Drake. Drake still might be winning, but that's all Drake old stuff, because all them songs he been dropping and 100 gigs and all that stuff. Psh, I seen DJ Ack or Glizak or Abrademics or DJ Alcoholic, whatever, he got a gang of names. He was pumping them songs up like, yeah, this is it, this is a hit, this is a hit. That song No Face that he was pumping up just debuted on Billboard at number 60. The other one, Circadian Rhythm, 69, because he's a 69 guy. So this dude is definitely flopping. I think the highest song he didn't release like 15 songs since the beef been over. I think the highest charting song was the one with him, Young Thug, and 21 Savage, It's Up, and that debuted at number 28. And then his songs is quickly falling off the Billboard charts. You know what I mean? Like, it went from 28 to like 50 or 60 something the next week. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's No Face just debuted at number 60. Probably by the next week, that shit'll be all the way off the charts. Like, the nigga really got Ja Rule, but y'all still, some of y'all still in denial. Mind you, Kendrick is at number 10 with Not Like Us. And he's number 3 trending on YouTube still with like 129 million views. Like That, which came out like 2 months prior to that, is at like number 28 or something on the Billboard. And I think them is like the only songs that's like within the top 50 on the whole Billboard charts. 2 of them got Kendrick on it. So he's having a historic year and ain't even dropped the album yet. So it makes sense for him. Lil Wayne, we love Lil Wayne. I fuck with Wayne too. But Lil Wayne hasn't had anything impactful recently. I understand it could be kind of like a tribute sometimes. But most of the people who perform at the Super Bowl usually got something impactful going on in that moment. Minus Rihanna in the last few years. Even though she got hella hits, like, it's a lot of people who's been performing who, I mean, Dre, Dre wasn't either. You know what I mean? But my point is, Kendrick is having a big year. Anything that Lil Wayne is going to do is just going to be nostalgic for us who grew up off of Wayne. Now, I will say this. Do I think Wayne got a few songs that he could perform? It's possible. The interview just came out where Wayne was basically saying, if he was to perform, unless he had a song with Beyonce or something, he would do every song by himself. He said even if y'all was singing on the hook, he would do it by himself. So he basically said he wouldn't even have Drake or Nicki up there or none of that. He'd do it by himself. It's his moment. You know what I mean? I I'm trying to think of what songs he could really perform. Like, he could perform, and you got to think, when the Super Bowl is bigger than just the hip hop culture. You know what I mean? This is why we're barely making it to that stage and that platform. What's he gonna perform up there? A Millie? He probably could do a Millie. You gonna perform the Officer song with we like that don't go at the Super Bowl. See, a lot of people love Wayne for his mixtape run. You're not performing mixtape songs at a Super Bowl. I just don't know how it would work. I don't. Maybe back that ass up, which technically ain't his song, it's Juvenile song. That's what I'm saying. You have to bring out the hot boys. Like, I don't. He could just perform his verse and do the wobbly wobbly, and then that's it. I don't know, man. I don't see it. Prime Wayne, maybe, but right now in 2024, this Wayne, who, if you look at his recent performances, he had just performed at WrestleMania. I posted it on my Facebook. It's horrible. It's horrible. Wayne is self-admitted that he doesn't remember the lyrics to his song. At WrestleMania, he sounded horrible, homie. You could look it up on YouTube. Like, the Super Bowl is a whole different stage. You know what I mean? And it's live. You can't risk that. You can't risk having Wayne up there not even knowing where he at, because the nigga just be out of it. You know what I mean? We seen Kendrick do the pop out. We seen Kendrick do hella tours where he's performing and doing all kind of shit. You know, Kendrick put on some of the best shows. He just did the Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper tour, which was the highest grossing tour ever, until Drake and 21 Savage went on tour after that and passed it. But that was two artists. He was by himself. He has the highest grossing tour for any, I think, rap artist. I don't want to say artists in general. I want to say for any rap artist by himself. He didn't have nobody else with him. We just saw the man do the pop out and rap for 30 minutes without drinking water, with a fucking hoodie on. This nigga don't smoke, he don't drink, he do burpees in the park, listening to oldies. He's more equipped. He's having a better year. He's more culturally relevant right now than Lil Wayne. And you don't have to worry about health issues. Well, like I said, Wayne is always high. I don't know if he's still drinking lean. He's always high. And I think the only nigga that you will want to be high on your stage is Snoop. I don't think you want a sober Snoop. But it's like, bro, that's too much of a dice roll. That's too much of a gamble to have Lil Wayne up there. And he has a history of having seizures. I don't know if he got that under control. We ain't heard nothing, and that's a good thing. But it's like, bro, that's too much risk to put Lil Wayne on that stage just because he's from New Orleans, when the average person in that crowd is not from New Orleans and don't give a damn about that. We never was saying they should have a California artist perform in California. They did it, and we was like, oh shit, that's dope. Like, I don't think nobody ever thought about that. And now people think anytime the Super Bowl was in this city, that not only should a rapper headline it, but it should be a rapper from that city to pay homage to that city. And that's just not how it works. These people don't care about that. They care about money. They care about what's going to make the most income and what makes the most sense. And the year that Kendrick is having right now makes more sense than anybody else that you could think of as far as rap. After that, who you gonna have? Who else could you put on that stage right now? It would have to be somebody outside of rap. The Weeknd just did it a few years ago. But Taylor Swift, has she done it before? I don't know if she's done it before. You got to have Taylor Swift or somebody of that caliber to put on the stage. Like, there's nobody else that you can really put. It don't matter where it's located at. We talking about who has the most impact, who's going to put on the better show. There's people who's going to watch that Super Bowl specifically for Kendrick. When Dr. Dre and them performed, I couldn't wait for the halftime show specifically for them. I didn't even care who was playing. I think the Chiefs damn sure don't give a damn about no Chiefs. That's what people want. They want to see that. No, it wasn't the Chiefs. It was the Rams and the Bengals, I believe. Yeah, the Rams and the Bengals, and the Rams won that Super Bowl. I don't care about them teams, even though I did watch the game, but I just want to see the halftime performance. I remember last year, I think that was last year when Usher performed, and I was at work, and everybody stopped. All the women that I work with was glued to the TV. They didn't give a fuck about that game. They was waiting for Usher. You know what I mean? So it's people who's going to watch it specifically for Kendrick Lamar. The year that he's having is one for the history books, man. And like I said, most people, besides us who came up in that mixtape era and all that, like the rest of them don't give a fuck about that. They like, okay, Lil Wayne. They may or may not know Lil Wayne. And they're going to be like, what song he got? Even if people don't know Kendrick Lamar, they know Not Like Us. They for sure know that. That song is everywhere. They know Not Like Us for sure. If they don't even know who Kendrick is, what he look like, any other songs by him, they know Not Like Us for sure. So that makes sense. That makes the most sense. I hope he bring Wayne out. I do. But I don't know if I want to see a whole 15 minutes or whatever of this Wayne. Like I said, Prime Wayne a few years ago is different. This Wayne right now, who can't remember his lyrics and he just sound horrible, no, hell no. If you just want to put somebody up there because he wants to perform at the Super Bowl and he that's his hometown, and nah, man, that's emotions right there. That's feelings. That's not business. Also, like I said, people was going off on Jay-Z because they felt like he did this. And listen, the way it works, they said there's a short list. Now, I don't know if it's Kendrick, Taylor Swift, Drake, and Wayne. That could be their short list, those 4 people right there. They submitted. There's a panel of people from the city of New Orleans. They turn it over to them and say, here are your options. They made the decision to put Kendrick on the halftime show. Now, Wayne could have been on that list. I don't know. We're not privy to that information of who all the names were. But they picked Kendrick. Wasn't Jay-Z. Jay-Z could have had Wayne on that list just because he know. You never know. Jay-Z is a businessman, and he's smart enough to know that what if this list come out one day? He probably did have Lil Wayne on there just to save face. They didn't pick Lil Wayne. They thinking about what is going to generate the most revenue for their city, and Lil Wayne is not in the physical or mental state to do that. You would have had a horrible performance, and everybody would have just been like, oh, shit, yeah, man, that's what's up, man. They did that for Wayne. It's not how business works. That's how your feelings work. So, yeah, that's my take on that. I think Kendrick was the right choice, no matter what city it was in. It didn't have to be New Orleans. It could have been New York. It could have been. Kendrick is the right choice right now at this moment. I seen the dude Maul. I can't stand that dude. It's creepy for grown men to be that much of dick riders, homie. You that obsessed with another man. He said Drake turned down the Super Bowl 4 times for whatever reason. Bro, show us proof of that. You can't just say shit. See, when people get on these platforms and for some reason he got credibility, I don't know why. Maybe because he was attached to Joe Budden at a point in time. But to say he turned it down 4 times, where's the proof of that? And then the other dude, Rory, his co-host, was like, did he tell you that? And he just switched the conversation and went to something else. Nah, bro, you can't just blurt shit out there like that and then you're going to have people running with it. Well, Drake turned it down 4 times. Says who? Says who? Drake ain't even said that. Drake is so egotistical and big-headed, he would have said that already, that he turned it down. Just like how he said he boycotting the Grammys, he said that on the song. Why he didn't say he turned down the Super Bowl 4 fucking times already? I think he would have came out and tweeted that already. I don't know, man. These dudes is crazy, man. These dudes is crazy. The way they try to spin narratives. Drake ain't turned down no damn Super Bowl, man. I don't believe it until it's some proof shown. I don't believe Drake was invited. Not to say that he wouldn't have or he can't. He definitely can do a Super Bowl. I believe he would if he was asked. Would he do it now? I don't know. Probably not, because like I said, he's so egotistical. He ain't gonna want to do it after Kendrick did it. Oh, Kendrick did the Super Bowl before you. Now he gonna hold a grudge against the Super Bowl in the NFL. Like, come on, man. But anyways, man, this video went on way too long. But I ain't gave y'all a video in a few days anyway. So stay tuned, man. We got more coming. Like I said, go check that interview out on Hindu Unplugged. Hindu Unplugged podcast, man. It's a great conversation. You won't want to miss it. Go find the video. Click on my channel. Go find the video. His name is right there in the title. You can click on it or you can type it in, man. Until then, it's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O N. I'm out.